Hello, good afternoon, salutations. How are you today? Why am I talking like that? I don't know. Awkward. But thank you for being here. I am so excited today. I have a luxury unboxing. I've been waiting a few weeks for this. Really excited. Let's take a minute. I wanted to unbox this with you guys. I just got this an hour ago. I haven't opened it, but I wanted to share this experience with you guys because this is the first like real deal, luxurious, glamorous, bourgeois palette that I've bought. Like if we go back in time about 10 years, like the first real palette I bought was like that little Urban Decay Naked Basics. And I was hooked on like makeup for real ever since. And I've never really been able to like afford like the luxury brands like Marc Jacobs and Charlotte Tilbury and Lancome and Estee Lauder and stuff like that. So to be in this place today where I can actually buy myself a palette and say that I deserve this, it'll almost make me tear up. But I'm glad that you guys are here for this. So what is it? This is an order from Pat McGrath. And if you don't know who Pat McGrath is, I suggest you go to her Instagram or Google. If you know anything about fashion and runway makeup and editorials, Pat McGrath probably did it. And the fact that she is a Black woman is like amazing to me. But she has this very amazing, luxurious makeup brand. It's highly expensive. And usually her eyeshadow palettes are $125 for like 10 pans of shadow. But today I have something even better. So let's just crack open into this. We're gonna do this very very dramatically. And the box is all black, which I love. Messing up my big reveal tape. I refuse to bust another nail opening boxes. I'll tell you that much. Like that's not about to happen. Okay. So this is what the inside looks like. It's got black paper and bubble wrap. Order slip. More paper. And then here is the package. I know I'm being so dramatic today. Like I have on pearls and everything. Like, but that's how I feel. I feel like this deserves all of the drama that one can give it because it's Pat McGrath. Don't just open Pat McGrath like it's a Walgreens palette. It's Pat McGrath. All right. Oh, look at it. So if you don't know what this is the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette. So this is her first like big mega palette, and I love the aesthetic and the gold and the pink, and then there's the Pat McGrath Lab label, and it is embossed. Oh, and there it is right there. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so let's open it. So it opens from the side like this, and then it just pops out. And at this point, like, do I need more makeup? No. But am I going to collect it? Yes. So a little deets about this. This is $78. I found a coupon online when I signed up for her email list. Gave me 10% off. So I paid around like 70 and some change. But here's what the actual palette looks like. It's cardboard, but it's like sturdy cardboard. And it has a mirror. And here we are. Oh my God, it is like so beautiful. So, and of course it has the names on the back. So we're going to have a nice little swatch party. So let's see. So right here is Saturnalia, Venomous Void, Cosmic, Bronze Nebula, Odyssey, Smoked Amethyst, Major Mahogany, Fuchsia Shock, Dragonfly, Lunar Champagne, Megabyte, Venezuelan Orchid, Violet Void, Bronze, Galactic Gold, Gold Standard, Electron, and Corruption. And from the look of it, we've got 3 mattes, which is going to be Venomous Void, Major Mahogany, and Venetian Orchid. Those are your mattes, which I'm not really too mad about. But I thought this color scheme was like everything. So let's do some swatches. All right, we're going to start the first column here. That's what they look like. And that is Saturnalia, Venomous Void, and Cosmic with a K. Beautiful. And that's no primer, and that's 1 dip into the pans. Very beautiful. All right, so next we're going to go into Bronze Nebula, Odyssey, and Smoked Amethyst. I'm like so excited. Oh my God. It's so pretty. And you know what's really cool is she has some duochromes. Like this Cosmic, it goes from like pink to like orange. Anyway, so those are Bronze Nebula, Odyssey, and then Smoked Amethyst. So now we're going to get into the next 3. And that is Major Mahogany, Fuchsia Shock, and Dragonfly. Like, there's no point to this video. I really just wanted to like play and show off this palette. So let's see. There is Major Mahogany, Fuchsia Shock, and Dragonfly right there. And there's, yes, that's duochrome. So it's got that green to brown shift. You see it? Okay. So our next 3 are going to be Luna Champagne, Megabytes, and Venetian Orchid. She has it spelled like Venus instead of, yeah. All right, so let's go into Lunar Champagne, Megabytes, and Orchid, because I'm tired of trying to pronounce that. All right, so there is Lunar Champagne, Megabytes. Ooh, that is banging olive right there. And then that matte pink. Now that's probably the only one that I feel like needs a little bit of help. Like you see, it's going on a little bit patchy. It might have been because of how I swatched it, but it's definitely something that I could work with. And it's probably my least favorite in the palette anyway, because I'm not really a blushy toned girl. I feel like that's more going to be like a transition shade for me anyway, so I don't really need to be as super pigmented. All right, so let's go into Violet Void, Bronze, and Galactic Gold. All right. This Violet Void. Ooh. You may have to do them like that, Mama Pat. That is Bronze. Oh, yes. And then Galactic Gold. Oh my God. Stunning. Okay, and then the last 3 that we're going to go into is Gold Standard, Electron, and Corruption. All right, so Gold Standard, Electrons, another duochrome. Yeah, another duochrome. And then the last one is Corruption. These are amazing. I don't think I've ever, my swatches are horrible. I don't think I've ever seen anything so pigmented before. All right, I wasn't gonna like play with these, but now I have to. I have to now. Like there's, so let's just see where this takes us. I think I really want to play with that bronze. So I'm going to go into that light pink color. I'm not even going to prime my eyes. I just want to see how these work. Yeah, that's definitely going to be like a transition shade for me. It's light. It's very, I'm not even going to say light. It's subtle. Like, it's really, really subtle. And I'm even going to turn down the light a little bit. There we go. It's really subtle. But I could, it's a pretty nice transition shade. I can see why she put it in there now with all of these pinks and purples and how well they're going to play off the gold as well. But I'm really just going to do like kind of a one shadow sweepy probably. So many of these are like speaking to me. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, ooh, I want all of them all over my eyes. But I think I'm going to go into this just straight up bronze. I don't know. I just feel like, oh my God. And they're so soft and like not chalky. Like, that's just my finger, guys. Let's see if we can build it. Not that it needed to, but I'm just, you know, I want to see if there's any fallout. Or if I can just like build it up. Yeah, I mean, that's shit. Like, if you have a problem with pigment, you ain't gonna have no problem with this. And the main reason why I got this is because, like I said, her palettes are like 10 pans. And they're usually like, I mean, she has quads too, but her 10 pans are usually like $125. But with this only being like 78 and you get 18 shades, I just figured it was a better bang for my buck. You know what I mean? It just made more sense. No, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. And for myself, I'm fine with it being mostly shimmers just because I have so many other palettes that I could pull from for like mattes if I really needed them. But I feel like for me personally, this is all I would need matte wise. I got my matte brown, matte plum, and a matte pink to transition. So let's go into that. Let's go into corruption. Let's see how these shimmers play together. And I'm gonna just take that on a flat brush. And I'm just gonna pack that. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna pack that on my outer lid. And I didn't watch like any other reviews on this. I mean, there weren't like many, but the ones that there were, I didn't watch because I really just wanted to see like a first impression for myself. You know what I mean? Am I the only person that does that? Like when they really, really, really want something, they don't want anybody else's opinion to like corrupt them from like purchasing it. Like, I didn't give a shit what anybody thought. Hell or high water, I was gonna buy this. And I will say, these are really soft. They're not like crumbly, but they are soft. There's not a lot of kickback, but you will notice just a few crumbles on the pan. So if that's a problem for you, it's not a problem for me. But I figured I would just, you know, put it on out there. I'm gonna go back and blend this. And I'm not like a makeup artist. I'm a makeup enthusiast. Like, I learned how to do makeup in cosmetology school, but it was not my ministry. Okay, it was not working for me. So I don't do makeup on other people. I literally just like to play with makeup on myself. But for this to be, I find like most pigmented palettes or like luxury palettes are always like really hard to work with because sometimes they're almost just too pigmented. But this is like it's, I'm finding it very, very easy to work with. Like, even more easy than some of my like go-to palettes, if that makes sense. And the fact that it's just pulling together like that easy for me, crazy. So now I'm gonna go into like a more pointed crease brush, and I'm gonna use that mahogany color. And Let's see if I can like etch in part of my crease, but I'm gonna take it very easy because like you see these things are very pigmented. Just gonna boop, just one little doop in there, and then I'm just gonna do a little etch, and then I'm gonna go in with a smaller, fluffier crease brush. This one is a Morphe M506, and then I'm just gonna swirl that into my crease in the outer edge. Like this is gorgeous. Like I don't even know how else to describe it. It really is like, and I don't have to keep dipping in to build the color. I'm only dipping in multiple times because I'm barely picking up any color the first time around, but I just want this to be, you know, I want to see how these build and how they shear and whatnot. And then I'm going to take a fluffy, bigger crease brush. This is the M505. And I'm just going to go over the edges of that, where that transition shade was, just to really, I mean, I'm barely touching my eye, guys. Like, if I bring you in closer, like, I'm barely touching, and it's just blending itself. Because I have a hard time blending my creases because of my hooded eyes. I just do. So this is very, very simple. Jeez, like this is totally worth my money. Like now I feel like I've like picked up a new addiction for myself with Pat McGrath, because I've been dying to try like those the skin fetish foundation, but just to get that set, that's a lot of money. Like I can't justify the purchase, guys. Like I want it, and I know I could get it if I really like saved my money, and like nobody, you know, my fiance wouldn't have a problem with that, but I would. Is anybody else like that, where they like buy stuff for themselves and then they like low-key feel guilty, like, I can't believe I bought this for myself? That's really how I feel all the time. So I really don't buy expensive makeup. Like I will buy the cheapo stuff even though it's probably not going to work as well, just so I can say I saved some money. Oh my gosh, I'm thrilled. I'm so in love with this. Overly in love with this. I'm gonna go back into that pink just so I can make sure that I'm really buffing those edges out. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm showing you guys like all of my cleavage. That is like really nice, man. And like I said, the fact that I'm like barely doing anything is like, eyeshadow is very hard for me. I did get a little bit, I don't know if you can see there, see that little bit of fallout right there? Not on this side, but right here. And that, I don't know if that was my own fault or not, but let's see how easy it brushes away. Let's see if it's, yeah, it brushed away really easy. So even if there is like this the teeniest bit of fallout, it brushes away really easily. I really like this. I'm just gonna go back over and just pat those edges out, because like I said, my eyes crease. Doesn't matter what I do, they're gonna crease, but I can at least soften it a little bit. Oh my god, like super easy, super easy. All right, so we're just gonna do all the same colors on the bottom. I'm gonna go back in to that bronze and tuck her right here. I'm sorry, I'm getting like so quiet on you guys. Like I'm just this into it. Like, look at that. I'm just so into this right now. Like, I just remember there was a time starting out in makeup when like all you could really do was like buy from the drugstore, and like it didn't show up on you and you were just stuck. Like, you really didn't have an option of getting something pigmented. So the fact that there's like so many brands now that someone with my skin tone or deeper can, you know, get makeup, like even the expensive makeup. I mean, we still have brands that sell expensive ass makeup that still don't show up on us. Let's not even, you know, Tarte. But, you know, it's nice to know that I can spend my money on something and it's actually going to do what I want it to do and what it said it was going to do. That makes me very happy. This is like a late birthday gift to myself. I was really on the fence about getting it, but then I was like, you know what? I earned it. I have gone without. I have worked hard. And the only person that's judging me is me. And if you're judging me, judge your mammy, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so. Yeah, that is like super simple. Ridiculously simple. Why do we make those faces when we do our shadows? No, this is really simple. And just like with me looking up close in the mirror that's in the palette, like I'm not seeing anything I don't like. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not looking at myself and being like, oh, I'm not seeing anything I don't like. So let's play with one more color. Let's see. Should I do this duochrome? Let's see if we can play with some of the duochromes. I don't know. This green is like calling my name, but then so is like this purple. I feel like the purple will be too much today with this particular look, but this gold is really nice too. This green is like, hey, use me. So let's just, this is probably gonna mess up the whole look. Ooh, no, it's not. Let's do a little bit of that green. Yeah, that like literally brought out some dimension in that bronze though, didn't it? Whoa. No, I'm so in love with this. I have to wear this tonight. Beautiful. I'm in love with this. And then I'm just gonna pat the edges of that bronze color. That way it blends in really well. But like just putting on like some liner and lashes and like you're done. Matter of fact, I don't know. Do I really want to put on mascara? Because I'm not going anywhere for a while at all. No, we're not going to put any mascara. I'm not going anywhere for a while. I'm going to have to do my makeup anyway. But what do we think, guys, of these swatches and this eye look? Like, it just came together so easy. And, like, looking in the monitor, it looks really good. But then I look in person, and I feel like it looks even better. Like, I just do. Like, and all I keep thinking is, like, what, like, someone who actually is really good at doing, like, eye makeup, like, what they would be able to do with this. Like, and I stalk Pat's Instagram all the time, so I will be coming up with some looks. But that is it, you guys. The Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity, $78. Like I said, she has a 10% off coupon code when you sign up for emails from her website. Like I said, I got it for like 70 bucks and some change. It took about a couple weeks to get here, but as soon as I got my shipping confirmation, it was here like 2 days later. So thank you so much for being here with me with my first like luxury collector's item This is a big damn deal for me. Somebody who like literally never thought they'd be able to afford anything, to be able to get something from Pat McGrath. It is amazing, and to know that I bought it with my own money, and that it's okay to have nice things that don't cost $5. But thank you guys for being with me today. I really appreciate the support, you guys, even though, you know, I'm very, very, very small. I'm still starting out. Just the fact that people are sharing my links and leaving comments and DMing me and telling me how proud they are. It means a lot. Way more than I think anybody knows. You know, this has been something I wanted to do for a long time, and to put myself out there has been very difficult, but the feedback I've been getting has been amazing. So that is all because of you, and I really appreciate and I treasure you. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.